Hello guys, this is Khalil. Today we are going to see how we can connect to our repository, GitHub repository using SSH Key. So as you remember last time we said we can connect here using HTTPS and we make an example about it. So today we're gonna see how we can connect using SSH Key. So to start, we have to go to our terminal and do the command SSH-key gen. So here it will ask us where you want the location and name of it. So I'm fine with the location, but I would like to change the name of it. And then I want to name it test SSH. Here will ask us for a passphrase. So using passphrase is good, but it will make you type it whenever you want to connect. So it's recommended that you don't use it unless you really need and there is security requirement, but 90% of people don't use it to make work easy. So we will keep it empty here and empty here. And this tell us like they created two keys, public key and private key. So the private key should be your machine and you should not give it to anyone. And public key, you will share it with GitHub or anyone, and then you will be able to communicate with other people. So they are telling us here that those keys are stored in this location. So let's check that. So this is the public key. We can also see that it created another one is test SSH, which would be the private key. So you can view it here, or let's view the one for the other one I created earlier. So this is a private key that you don't want to share it with anyone. So what we need is this one here, test SSH. And we need to copy this whole thing from SSH RSA to the end of your PC name. So we copy that, we go back to GitHub, and we want to go up here to your profile and click settings. Here we see that we have SSH and GPG keys. We click on it and then new SSH key. We press here. We can call it test SSH and we copy the key we created. So here at SSH, here they told us to confirm your just because I haven't been using it for a while, he asked me, so usually he will not ask you for that. So now you have this SSH key. So now if we go back to our repository, let's go to this one, and we can now clone it using SSH. So as you remember last time, we had to do HTTPS, and then when we want to push configuration, they ask us for a username and password. But here, because we have the SSH key, so we no longer need to type a username or password. So it will make work easily. So here we do get clone. And then we go to this welcome thing, get status, to date, let's add the file to it. hello from local.txt, git add and then git commit add local.txt, git status, git push origin master. So here we can see that we didn't need to add username and password as we did when we did HTTPS, because we just added the keys. So now if we go back here, we can see the file we just created. So again, we said here that we can connect using HTTPS, which what we saw in the previous video, or using SSH key. So to make it using SSH key, we have to generate private and public key pair. We keep the private in our machine and we put the public key here in the profile setting, SSH and GPG keys. So once we add those keys, we no longer need to add username and password when we push configuration from our machine to the remote repository. Thank you for watching.